Doing a sound check, this time with our microphones on.
Morning. Bear with us a minute while we just do a sound check.
Got your microphone switched on?
Yes, today we've actually got our microphones on and the button is showing green, so we're actually
switched on.
Working properly and we have sound. Marvellous. Well,
right, while I share this to 49 million different unsuspecting groups.
Another Friday morning rolls around. Don't they come around quickly? Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday, and welcome to a slice of shop life. And the title today is Trying to be Normal. And after our amazingly big fat fail last week, where we not only walked around with no microphones for most of it, but we didn't actually see any of the comments saying nobody could hear, because Ginger's a bit blind, I'm a bit deaf, and between the pair of us, you couldn't make one good one. So we're doing our best to be slightly more on it today. I think actually last week I was quite shell-shocked. We'd made the big announcement the week before that the shop was going to close, sadly. That had been a hugely emotional time for me, leading up to that decision. And then I'd gone away for 4 days to Croatia and came back late on Thursday night, and then went straight into our Friday morning live. So I was a bit shell-shocked. Morning, Adam. Yes, it's been quite a difficult couple of days, I think, really. First off, I just have to say that I have been completely and utterly overwhelmed with the outpouring of just the most amazing comments and the love that's come through from our customers near and far, and it's quite overwhelming. There have been so many online, the ones that you can actually see and they're visible and everybody can read them, and then there have been all the ones that I've received privately, and I haven't even managed to finish reading them yet, let alone replying. And so if people think that they've made a lovely comment and I've just been rude and not replied, I simply just haven't had a chance to catch up with everything. But I absolutely am just overjoyed with how lovely the response has been, and to see really how sad everybody is that the shop is closing, and that, you know, we've been in the high street now for what, nearly 10 years, and we've become
Wildheart. Morning,
quite a part
ladies.
of
Have
it.
a lovely day.
Thank you. Yes.
Hello.
So
hello.
we are sort of just trying to gather our wits, and also just let everybody know that we're still very much trading. Our last day with the shop will probably be Christmas Eve, and our tenancy actually goes up until the 31st of March. So my feeling at the moment is that once we've actually closed the shop for trading per se, we may well do some painting courses, might do some furniture workshops here, may have a gallery display, may do all sorts of things. So there will be things going on. Morning, Lynn. Nice to see you, my lovely.
Thank you to all the lovely groups who are letting us, who've approved our shares of 69 shares to different groups in the whole of the Cotswold area.
Yes, whilst Virginia is sitting there quietly, or fairly quietly, she's busy joining all the local groups so that we can share this broadcast.
That's another point to make, that sometimes there are people who respond in those groups, and I'm not sure whether Fiona gets a notification about those.
No, I don't. In fact, one of my lovely ladies, the one that you told me about, Gin, she contacted me by phone yesterday. So if you're one of the groups that I'm not actually affiliated to per se, then if you want something, then do phone me. My number is on our webpage, it's on our Facebook page and our Instagram page.
Good morning, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Good morning, all my lovely, lovely, lovelies. The other thing to say is that we will continue to do our Friday morning lives once the shop is closed. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry. I expect you all kind of thought, yay, she'll be quiet. We won't hear from her for a while. But nope. I think the Friday lives have become a thing. And we'll probably do them on tour. We'll be on different locations. We might actually be sitting at my house for a few of them, and we might try and go out to other places.
Saying, morning, I can hear you today.
Yay, thank goodness for that, Fee. You know, basic rookie mistake, not wearing our microphones. Anyway, hopefully we're a bit more up together today. So, what I've been doing is I've been telling everybody that there is a 20% off sale, which is pretty much everything in the shop apart from the Frenchic products, some artwork, not all, but some, and greetings cards. And the stock that I've been bringing in since the announcement, I've been putting it onto Instagram and Facebook, and I've just been putting on there, not included in the current 20% off sale. That's just because it's brand new stock in, and so we're still keeping that at the price I'm putting on for it. However, the prices I put on are super reasonable. They really are. I go far and wide looking for stock. I get up extremely early in the morning. I walk sort of 9.5 kilometres or thereabouts around flea fairs, and I go to auctions at very cold places, and I try and buy really unusual and interesting stock. And that's never going to stop. It's in my blood. So even when I don't have a shop premises here, we'll still have the Malthouse Collective in Stroud, where we have a concession in the most amazing 2-storied mill house full of antiques, vintage stuff and collectibles, and the most amazing cafe, which I'm going to have to be inoculated against the cake because it's so bloody good. And I will always be available by phone. I will be putting things onto Instagram and Facebook. So if people like something, they can contact me and we can arrange where to meet, or you can come to the house and see it and collect it, etc., etc. So we're definitely not going far away. We will be around, and we are going to be very active until Christmas Eve when the shop actually closes. So we'll be here in the shop doing what we like doing best. So Paddy's sitting extremely comfortably. If I could turn the camera around and show you, he's sitting extremely comfortably,
Julie's
like a very
saying,
good boy.
Good morning, hope you're okay.
Thanks, Jules. Yes, we're sort of we're getting used to the whole idea now. We're trying to reinvent ourselves. It is really strange when I find myself going to auctions or speaking to dealers and I say, yes, I'm Fifi and I've got a shop in Wotton-under-edge, and I realise that that's only going to be for a limited time now, and it's a little bit like, who am I without my shop? So it's going to be interesting, just grabbing Paddy's lead, it's going to be interesting trying to sort of see who I am without my shop, and you know, what that new space will entail. I will have a lot more time, although I'll still be very active, and I'm hoping that my creativity will get a chance to shine. So we're very positive, we're upbeat, we'll deal with the sadness as we get closer, and we're going to turn the camera around now and show you some of the stuff that's here today. It's amazing how things have thinned out already. I'm delighted now to be sort of getting rid of some of the big pieces of furniture, because clearly I don't want to be storing those, so I'm hoping that those will mainly be gone by the time we close the shop. But we're still very actively bringing in lots of smaller pieces, and I've still got shed loads of stuff at home and in a storage unit to sort of bring up to the shop, so plenty to see. We won't just be dwindling down to 6 items and that will be it. So a couple of new things in, they're so new in, I've just taken them out of the box, I haven't even had a chance to look at them properly or price them, but these are very old Hindu cows, I guess, or buffaloes. What would they be with the sacred cows?
Simon's saying, favourite thing in the shop, question mark, apart from Ginny.
Ah,
You're too sweet.
Oh, he's too sweet. And this, I think, is absolutely beautiful.
She'll tell you in a minute what her favourite thing is.
Well, I'll tell you, yes, in a minute. A Hindu box. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that colour inside. So rich, so beautiful. Don't know the prices of these yet. Literally, I just took them out of the box just a moment ago. On the same sort of Indian theme. Seem to have a few sort of Indian things going on. Loving this beautiful. This is Chinese, actually. Chinese storage box, bowl, for want of a better word. And I think that is fantastic. We've got an Indian mask up here. I always love these Indian masks. I think they just make a nice little filler on a wall somewhere. And we've got various pieces of artwork. We're doing well with the art. The art is selling well, and people seem to be interested. They're looking through the window and coming in and making beelines for things. There will be more original artwork coming in, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I've got one particular picture that will be coming in, pretty special, pretty big, so we will keep you posted on all of that. I have this very nice metal tray. I haven't washed it yet, but it's sort of got an embossed pattern on it. It's large, it's rather gorgeous, and I hope to get that one onto the system today. The finials up here, which are really good quality carved gilt finials. I couldn't decide which way up I liked them. I think the top one is the one that it should be, but I kind of liked it the other way as well. I thought they'd be really rather nice over a bed somewhere. But those are on for £4.25 for the pair, and of course that's subject to the 20% off. What else have we had in that's new? I've got the pumpkins over here. We told people about those last week. They're really stylish. I call them everlasting pumpkins because they will be able to be bought out every year. I love the feathers, the acorns, the keys on them, the green, gorgeous coloured velvet. So those have got 20% off as well. They range between £30 and £34. This I had in. I haven't taken it down to be pat tested yet, but I just love this. A French sort of mirror with a metal base. I love the shade.
Mirror, you said.
Did I say mirror? Well, there you go. I was trying to be
That's
normal,
mirror,
but
everyone.
it's failed miserably already. Got the microphone on and now I talk rubbish, so that's good. It's a metal lamp base, French, with a really nice shade. The big diamond black and yellow chest of drawers, really solid, really gorgeous, on for £3.75, 20% off. This is good as well. This is a really, really old carved heavy stool with the oceanic sort of, what would you call that, almost like carving on the side. Big and heavy and beautiful. That's on for £2.85, and there's 20% off that as well. So tables generally, this is really gorgeous.
Tracy Allen's saying, good morning, ladies and Paddy.
Morning, Tracy.
Morning.
Lovely, beautiful day. Aren't we lucky to be alive on a day like today? This gorgeous. I love this. Love, love, love this. It's an Italian coffee table. It's on for £248, and again, 20% off that. It's a vintage Italian gilt and painted coffee table with patinated glass top. And I just think that is really rather stylish. Haven't put anything on it yet, but that's what I'm intending to do at some stage today. So whilst we're walking around, if people see anything that they kind of like the look of, don't hesitate to give me a call afterwards or message me.
Tracy Allen is saying I may be popping in this morning.
Yay, that'd be lovely, Tracy. Look forward to seeing you. This I think I'll show people again just because this is a couple of my favourite things. Love this, the ostrich egg that's been made into a little pot. It's got the pineapple on the top and the eagle feet on the bottom. How gorgeous is that? It's on for £145.
Terry
20% off.
is saying good morning, ladies.
Morning, Terry. I hope your foot is improving, my lovely, and that you're feeling better and better by the day. How about this for the double-sided Russian little pot? I love this, £38.95. It's old, it's Russian, and I just love the fact that its earrings are still intact, because very often you find these and they're not, so that's a really lovely one. Right, let's go and have a quick gallop down here. Ooh, it's definitely thinning out. Let's just wander.
Mike Wingert saying, morning feed, delicious film as usual, love from the Foggy Chilterns.
Oh, thanks, Mike. I'm glad you got your Italian plate through in one piece. I was worried about that, but I'm glad it arrived safely. Nice new mirror in. This is a bit funky, kind of beveled, and it's got a really super design to it. It's on for £255, again subject to 20% off. Little table here. I think the label's at the wrong side of it. It's actually on for £335. It's a French table. Just love that. 20% off. I sound like a parrot that's on repeat, but anyway, this sold yesterday. It's going to its new home tomorrow. I am amazed that this hasn't sold. It's already only on for £195. It's a classic bow-fronted mahogany chest of drawers. Really good condition and 20% off. Don't know why we've still got it. Somebody needs to come in and grab that one. It's a bargain already, and it's a double bargain when you take that off as well.
So bring people up to speed that may not know what the overarching thing is happening at the moment.
The overarching things, for those that missed it when we were actually sort of signing in, just to reiterate that sadly the shop on the high street here is closing. We will trade up until the Christmas Eve, and then we have a concession already at the Malt House in Stroud, which is very active. It's well worth going up there to have a visit. Lots of fabulous antiques and vintage stuff. Type Malt House Collective Stroud into your sat nav and it will give you directions straight to it. So we will be very active up there. I will be around. I will definitely be around, and I will still be banging the drum for Wotton, which I think is the most exceptional little town. And I feel absolutely gutted that market conditions have dictated that we won't have a high street presence anymore. And sadly, that seems to be the way at the moment, but it's the times and you just have to move with it. We sold this gorgeous vintage bird cage yesterday. That's going off to its new home today. This is on for 155. It's a separate mirror and separate base, and I just thought it was a really beautiful shape, and it's a perfect candidate for painting. If nobody buys it, I will paint that one myself because it will bring me joy doing it. It's just a fabulous shape. So £155 on that one. This little table, we've had this up at the Malt House, and I love it so much I bought it back. It's got flaps on both sides. There's a little Pembroke table. There's a drawer at this end, and it was stenciled by the lovely Barbara who works for me when I need cover. And I call her the stencil queen. She has done the most amazing work on that. I don't know if you can close in on that, Ginge, but the work in it is fabulous. And a really pretty little cottage table that folds up small, and you can extend it to eat from.
Tony Gardner's saying, morning Fee and Ginny, have a lovely day. Thank you.
Tony's abroad at the moment, sunning herself. Have a great day, Tony. I wish I was there having a gin and tonic with you, and I don't care that it's not even 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm up for a gin and tonic anytime. So the little Pembroke table is on for £295, 20% off. This sold yesterday. So this is going out this morning. It's really beginning to do you notice how echoey it is in here, Ginge? So despite the fact that I'm bringing things in, things are going out very quickly. So if you don't want to suffer from FOMO, fear of missing out, you need to get in here fast while you still can. Two really nice pictures up here. Lots more artwork coming in. I just love this leaping fish. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. It's a signed artist, it's all original art, and that one is on for 185. So
Tracy Allen saying it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Well, that's exactly right. And to be honest, I don't really care what time it is. Right now, it's like any port in a storm will take anything. So a pair of antique Chinese baby opium pillows here from the 1920s/30s. They're on for 174.95 for the pair. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I'm a complete sucker for blue and white china. I just love it. And there was just something about these. I just loved them. I thought they'd look really nice on either side of the fire hearth. And weirdly, I found myself lying down on the floor in the kitchen yesterday, trying them out to see if they are actually quite supportive for your head whilst you're smoking your opium
while we're on the live. Does anyone else want to see her try it out?
Well, I have to say, they are surprisingly comfortable.
Come on then.
No, I'm not. No. I probably wouldn't be able to get up again. That's the embarrassing bit.
No fun.
They're surprisingly comfortable, and the only thing that was missing really was the opium, which I could possibly have done with yesterday, but hey, there's not much of that in Wotton. So that's pretty much it. Oh, I haven't shown you these. I love these. I put them on our site yesterday.
Tracy Allen drunk? ?
These £44.95. These are not in the sale. They only came in yesterday. I absolutely love these. They're solid, heavy, gorgeous name tags.
Sarah's laughing at us.
Sarah, yeah, well, Sarah knows us well, doesn't she? And that's your daughter and my gorgeous niece, who's just a darling. Yeah, so if you need a new one of these for your house, we've got a 58, a 14 and a 76. However, me being me, I just love anything that's a bit quirky. I don't care if my house number is number 4. Why not have this on a wall in your utility room or in your kitchen, purely as decoration? I think that is absolutely gorgeous. Is that
Ivanka is saying good morning.
Morning, Ivanka. Thank you for joining us, my lovely. Come and see us soon. What are you doing, Paddy? You having a bit of an epi?
That texture, doesn't he?
Are you? Actually, this is something else. Of course, when we've actually done our final close, these 2 huge raffia mats or Koya matting, these will be for sale as well. They have been absolutely marvellous. He really likes that, doesn't he? You're a weirdo, Pads. Yes, you are. You're a little weirdo.
Scratchy.
Should we just go and have a quick look outside? Because apart from anything else, it's so beautiful down the high street. I am going to miss, dreadfully, being on the high street. It's going to be a massive
Mike
change.
Wingett saying opium was so 80s Yves Saint Laurent.
Well, I'm always a bit behind the times there, Mike. You should know that by now. So let's go and have a little look around here. The two wooden trolleys on the big casters, the industrial
we haven't checked
casters.
with anyone to see if our sound is actually working.
Well, if you tell me it doesn't after all this, I'm just going to lose the plot.
Must be.
Yeah, these are also for sale. They're both on for 135, subject to 20% off as well. And I know it sounds a bit weird to say at this time of year, but they're so great for using in a potting shed or beside the barbecue. You can put baskets underneath them. They're sturdy, they're well built.
It is working. Oh, thanks.
They've got really good casters on them. They're fantastic. So if anybody's thinking about having something like this ready for next year or for their greenhouse, now's the time to come and get them. Very nice sturdy bench here. It's on for $89.95. Absolutely solid. Can be used as a table or a seat in the garden. And once again, I am mystified as to why this hasn't gone. This amazingly solid, heavy, very unusual fish stool, which is on for $175, 20% off. Just bloody marvellous. Why has nobody had them? They're great. New piece of artwork we've just brought in. I love the expression on her face. It's big and bold. And that one is on for $950. So, some of those cars and things that go down here, these little boy racers,
trees up there,
so loud.
Right.
What are we going to do? Try and show you the
try and
of the
show
pines.
you the we're losing connection. Your sticks, Mike Wingett saying.
So
are we still here?
We're still here. We're still here. So that's it. Paddy knows it's treat time, and we will continue to push the rock up the hill, and we'll make the last few months really, really count. So
yes.
Do keep in touch with us.
And
please,
in keeping with the title, we're trying to act normal. We're anything but normal at the moment.
We are completely not normal at the moment.
Things aren't normal or easy. Fiona's doing a grand job making it look easy, and
so are you, Mrs. Sister.
We'll get through this.
Yes.
And
it's been surprising what's been going on behind the scenes, and if people knew, they'd know that if we're looking normal, it's a effing miracle. But anyway, we're fighting the good fight. So it's treat time for the dog, treat time for me, and I think you need a treat as well, Ginger. So
all right, have a good week.
Have a great week, everybody.
Take care.
Love you all loads. Thanks for being there, and we'll see you next time.
See you soon. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.